Thanks for staying with us. Now in Fashion Today, we're looking at how to incorporate relaxed tailoring into your spring wardrobe.
Stylist Laura Jordan joins us this morning. Hi Laura, good to have you in with us.
Hi, Laura.
We'll be chatting to you later on about Fashion Week, but at the moment, how to bring in a little bit of smart casual. Is that got to do with smart tailoring and fine lines and stuff that's not flowing?
Yeah, so when we talk about smart casual, I think first of all, it puts the fear in so many people when they get an invitation or they hear that it's a smart casual dress code for an event. So really what we're looking at here is we're moving from the concept of really harsh, structured clothing and heavy fabrics for winter, how to soften it without losing that cut, as you mentioned.
Okay.
So without going from really structured to really flowy. And typically the way we do that is by having a more flowy piece and a tailor piece combined, so one and the other. Okay. And that's what we've done here with this lovely look. Again, the jacket, or the jumper rather, on this guy here is flowy, so it's kind of got that looseness to it. Same with the lovely wrap. And again, this is a good option. Even we see it's setting off the earrings nicely, but what we see here with this wrap is it's a way of adding warmth to an outfit, which we still need. It's still freezing outside, without it being too over the top. Our jumper, again, has that metallic thread, which we can see running through it there. That pulls in nicely the silver earring, which we've seen, the silver watch, which we'll see in a moment, and it just reflects nicely a bit of lightness to the look, which is ideal for your springtime. And again, our wrap that we've paired with it, this is luxury cashmere. It is punchy. It's ideal for someone who wishes to invest in a piece, and it'll be worn all the way through. Our watch that we have here, again, it's just a simple everyday option that is a good piece if you like wearing silver and you want to match your silver metallic tones in with the piece that you've got. Our trousers then, I think navy trousers are an absolute staple for spring summer wardrobe. We tend to soften down from black a little bit, and it does blend and match nicely in. And our loafers that we've popped with this as well, these are from Vienna Shoes in Black Rock. Love the fact that they have the walking on air insole inside them, so you can actually walk a little bit longer and they're quite comfortable. And again, that metallic touch that we've seen pulled in from the jumper and the accessories.
I think you can't beat a good pair of chinos, but they're hard to find.
The right fit.
The right fit, yeah.
And I think a 7/8 ankle, like a leg, so just above the ankle bone, is quite flattering, which these guys have there. And even a pop sock right now in a natural tan, because it's a bit cold for a barefoot.
Lovely. On to Darren now.
So Darren is wearing a lovely berry kind of colour palette. This is all from Best Menswear. This is ideal for a halfway house between suited and booted and very casual. The grandfather shirt, a huge trend in men's, particularly coming into spring summer for someone who says, I really don't want to wear a tie, but it's a bit smarter than an open neck shirt because it's got that nice finish at the neck. And then we have the berry tone with that, it's a linen fleck through it, so it's nice and light. And then our trousers as well, you cannot go wrong with a chino. They're a real staple, and lovely to see that muted colour lightened up with the white and the lighter
They're a
tone.
Gorgeous colour.
Aren't they?
Kind of a berry
great berry
tone.
colour.
Yeah.
Exactly. And these guys here as well, these shoes are really highly polished, very smart leather brogue from Vienna Shoes in Bray. And what we're noticing there is just a little pop with the lace, actually, that red pop, just gives it a little bit something quirky as well.
For lads, Laura, the chino, the shape of the chino is tricky because sometimes they're too skinny and sometimes they're too loose and there's no shape at all.
Yeah.
So I think this is kind of a good happy medium, isn't it?
Exactly. I think it's important to kind of have that in mind, because if you just look at them, they're usually folded as well on a display, and you're going, gosh, I don't want to go skinny.
Tell.
Yeah, and you look at this description and you can't be certain. So it's good, again, to choose a style, and you do have to try them on. It's a bit tricky. Actually, in Best, I think they do have advisors, some personal shopping advisors to help you with that, but it is key to have a bit of effort and time put into that to get the right leg for you.
Okay, now this is a very dressy dress, off the shoulder.
So we've gone for something a little bit dressier for someone who needs to up their smart casual to a level of a dress or an occasion. Off the shoulder Bardot style, something we can actually introduce now coming into spring. I love this muted tone, that blush colour. If you're looking to have a fitted dress, which this undoubtedly is, but still have a little bit of flattering edge to it, a lace overlay. It's really, really flattering. It just skims over lumps and bumps, and you have the lycra underneath it to pull in the figure and give you your shape. Again, we've a nice waist on it as well, you can really pull in through the centre, and the fluted sleeve quite flattering also. And it just gives a nice kind of cut. This is Silk Peaches in Ballincollig in Cork, and again, is a good price point on this one. It just flows nicely below the knee, even for communion's confirmation, anything church-wise, that you need to keep in mind for that one. And again, it just kind of pulls the look together nicely. We have our shoes then from Vienna Shoes in Black Rock. With these guys here, these are removable shoe clips, which are ideal because a nude shoes takes you from Monday to Friday for work. And then you just pop the shoe clip on and you have it ready for an occasion. So that's a lovely kind of mix that they have in their product there within the store. And again, we have a beautiful neck piece here from Rox Jewelers. This is a really eye-catching piece because it's got that floral detail with the cubic zirconium set in with the pearl in the centre. This is even a nice option for Mother's Day gifts in the next couple of weeks as well.
Gorgeous, and I love that tone of neutral as well. It's a dark blush tone.
Exactly, it's got a little bit of positivity to it. It's not as
stronger than you'd normally see.
Yeah, a little bit of tan might be no harm with it, but
it won't wash you out.
It won't wash you out, exactly. Yeah.
Gorgeous, Laura. Thanks, Mel. You'll be back later on with 3 more looks.
Will be.
See you then.
Thanks, Laura.
Now, after the break, I'm catching up with former Ireland rugby international Donncha O'Callaghan. See you soon.